bj.mccranie, back again with another Canton Community Highlight. And today I'm sitting here with Jack Kemp with Haley and Haley. Welcome, Jack.
Thank you.
Thanks for meeting with me today. Tell us a little bit about Haley and Haley, how it came to about in the Cherokee County area.
Yeah, so the Reader's Digest version, the firm started back in the 70s. Frank Haley, John Haley's dad, started the firm. But it wasn't really until John took it over and his dad retired that the firm started to grow. And our primary focus is residential closings, real estate. John and I joined forces for this office in 2018. And we've just had some tremendous growth out here, really focusing on Cherokee County and north. And so it's been a fun experience so far.
Yeah, sure. And you guys are downtown Canton.
Yes.
Why don't you tell them a little bit about where we are right now?
Yeah, right downtown. So if you know where the old First Baptist Church of Canton is, which is now the police department and city court, we're kitty corner in the old parish house, which is now restored to a beautiful office building and with a really unique character right across from Brown Park, which is great because it's ready for the kids to play in while we're doing closings if needed.
Yeah. This is an awesome place. I mean, the architects done an incredible job making this building what it is. So very homey, I like that, especially when you're coming for a closing with your clients. And, you know, that's part of the thing that you guys are stewards of is the relationship and feeling comfortable and talking with each other throughout. Tell us a little about the process and what makes you guys a little different than, you know, those bigger firms that you see.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and that's exactly right. You use the word stewardship. That's the way we look at it. So the idea that we're obsessed with being customer centric, right?
Right. Yeah.
But at the same time, being comfortable and being personable and being highly communicative,
right?
And being highly celebratory, right? And so that we don't necessarily feel like a law firm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
But that people come in and really just have a great experience. And that, frankly, the journey to the closing table for everybody involved, the realtors, their clients, the lenders, is as seamless as we can make it. Because we see a lot of the behind the curtain stuff, but the point is that you guys never feel that.
Yeah, sure.
And so we just try
and
to
our
manage.
Clients as well.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So when you get to the closing, man, it's fist bumps and high fives.
Right,
Everybody
exactly.
with a great feeling.
You and I have talked a few times prior to now, and we were talking about how communication was a big part of that, from a good to bad. And you guys are kind of new school and old school. And what I like most is that you talk on the phone. You know, you don't get that a lot of times. It's mostly emails or through some electronic portal or platform. So it's nice to actually have somebody call you on the phone and say, hey, we need this or that. Tell us a little about, you know, how that comes about in the process.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's critical. I mean, invariably when I sit down and ask, you know, what's important to you when we think about realtors, when we think about builders and lenders, and ultimately the end consumer, right? Overwhelmingly, it's not fees, it's not location, although those things are important. It's communication, communication. And so the idea that we pick up the phone and call even some of these younger realtors who are so used to doing everything in that little rectangular box, blows their mind.
Sure.
But we do it as a matter of course, and it may be an email, maybe a phone call, maybe both. But it's important that people understand along the journey of the transaction where things are, what's happening, and there's no surprises. And if there are surprises, you want to know about it early so we can work together, collaborate through it, and get us
and easy access on our end as well. If we wanted to reach out to you all and had a question or so forth, or something were to happen. You're easily accessible, or your team is, throughout that process, which is important.
Yeah, hugely important, and the idea that you're always going to have a single point of contact, right? So if you have a number of files or a single file that we're marching to the closing table, you know exactly who you're going to call every time. I'm extremely available, but if Lisa's managing that file, you know how to get a hold of Lisa, and Lisa will always call you back or email you back, if not proactively every time.
Sure. Now, are you guys starting to move a little? I heard from someone that you had a couple of offices building up north.
Yeah, we're excited. So our whole goal, the Woodstock, Marietta, Kennesaw markets, although we do a lot of work down there, they're pretty saturated. And landing here in Canton, it became very obvious that the opportunity in a growing county like Cherokee is substantial to really serve the market well. But also going up the 575 corridor, right? So we just recently this year opened up closing locations in Jasper and Blue Ridge, and so LJ probably next year. So you kind of have those easy touch points.
Yeah, that's great.
As you go north.
That's awesome. Now, personally, you are Michigan State grad, right?
Yeah,
Is that where you got your law degree?
Yep.
So you got the March Madness starting. We were talking about that, but you're a little bit more hockey and football, huh?
Yeah. Well, I may have told you, we love our Big Ten football up north, and it wasn't until I came down south that I realized SEC is just another denomination. And so it's a bit of a religion, but love all of it. Keep my eye primarily on the Big Ten football.
Well, our UGA team, basketball team, struggled a lot this year. I think we won like 6 games total. Yeah. So I'll be cheering for the Spartans throughout the event.
Tom Izzo's been a famous coach for a lot of years, and he'll appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, sure. Now you got a larger family as well.
Yep, got 6 kids, 23 to 3.
That's awesome.
That running a business, man, the tail wags the dog.
Yeah, sure. How long have you guys been in Canton?
Since 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been in Georgia for a little over 20 years, but since 14.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I've really enjoyed speaking with you today, and I'm sure that we'll have a lot of conversations and a lot of clients come through here myself. And if you guys haven't had an attorney like Jack, you need to come and speak with him. It's been a pleasure meeting him, and I know that our relationship's going to continue to grow from here.
Awesome. Appreciate it. We're here to serve.
All right, Canton. Hope you have a great day.